What's the haps? I'm Meroka and welcome back to the nation. The great nation. The best nation. Better than all other nations. We're gonna make the nation great again. With my help, we're gonna do just that. It is Orwell. We're back in Orwell for chapter 3. Based on the data we have submitted, we know the following things about the following people. We prevented the bombing of the mall because we got the right information out of the right peoples. We have some people who don't know a lot about, that we probably should know more about, I would imagine, since she was linked to certain events, certain recent events. Cassandra was helpful to us. I was informed in the comments that apparently if you don't provide the right information in the first episode, she's like super uncooperative and you don't know which mall it's at, so you don't get to prevent that. So we should probably head back on in. Head to the next day, episode 3. Unperson. Ooh, who might be an unperson? I 1984 before I started playing this to figure out, because I can't remember what. That's a double speak, new speak kind of term. Is it new speak or is it double speak, or is it both? And I forget what that specifically implies. It's presumably, well, a double speak and new speak and whatever it might be. The story was fairly straightforward. It's supposed to simplify language. It is a person who is not a person. They're not a person anymore. I think it's someone who's been gathered by the government. There's a very real risk that Cassandra might have become an unperson if she had not been cooperative. But the hero returns. No, it's all fine, really. You deserve the credit. At least for me, because you'll never get a public one. Just imagine your name in big letters in that TMB article. This Nina character is the final member of Thought that we don't have concrete information on. I was just saying that. Since she's the one who planned the protest at the Circle Mall, and now a bomb has been found there, she's now of special interest to us. I was just thinking that. We're on the same page, you and me, Symes. We're working together for the good of the nation. Our stance towards law enforcement just gives us one more reason, as you found out yesterday. Focus on Nina, but keep watching the others too. Nice to see we got some concrete focus here. Yesterday was like, yes, there's probably going to be something that blows up. We should probably figure out what's going to blow up today. Now it's just like, we should just look at people and see what they're doing and listen in on their conversations. Unknown person to Harrison O'Donnell. Subject, less than 3. Hey, I forgot to return my phone last night, and yeah, I have to do this the old-fashioned way. I really want to thank you for a very nice evening. Haven't enjoyed myself so much in ever. I'm going to be topped by that night, that is. Winky face. I was hoping you'd drop by CCC and come pick me up tonight. What is CCC and where is CCC? I need to know what CCC is. That seems like an important place that we need to know about. Now we can cook together. Maybe watch something. Who knows? Continue where we left off. Where is CCC? I feel like there's some significance to CCC. And I'm almost wondering if it's something that I already know what it is, but I can't. It's not coming to me off the top of my head anyway. Funny, I just realized that I've never been to your place, even after all these years we've known each other. So I figure you're hiding another love affair of yours there, are you? Probably your ex, the one you've been talking about ever so often since I was around. Or the girl always yammering on about how she despised the safety bill. Nina, I think? Opposes the safety bill. Okay, we can add that to her profile. Probably good starting points, yeah. One thing I read, for all that torment you owe me big time. Oh, I need to... Right. I'm never going to get the hang of that. For all that torment you owe me big time, so I really demand to come to your place. Love you, Marker. How would someone oppose the safety bill? We have the lowest crime rate in years, or possibly ever. You and me, we have a job thanks to the bill. The only reason not to support is if you have a dirty past. Ooh. Okay, I'm not on the same page as him anymore. You and me, Symes, we're gonna have to differ on that one. No, no. I don't agree with that stance. It's like, no, there's plenty of reasons to not want the government to be snooping in your things. With the situation as heated as it is, this sounds like someone we should have a very close look at. We need a full examination. First, a concrete background. Who is she? Second, what motivates her? What does she want? Finally, where was she around the time of the bombings? Well, I presume these were the things we were looking for anyway. Okay. So we know someone called Marker involved in all this. If you're going to the city centre, please take care of yourself with all the bombs and stuff. Don't stay any longer than necessary. Okay. We have a new article, The War on Indifference. New headlines? Yeah, new headlines. That's a good starting place for the day. Investigators avert catastrophe at the Circle Mall. A third terrorist strike in Bonton Mall averted due to investigative success. Delacroix gives information of efforts. Once again, Bonton has become the centre of attention due to terrorist assault, except this time it's emerged unscathed. Due to the efforts of the Special Investigation Unit, wink wink, government's looking at your emails, and the last in the series of 3 previously announced bombings has been averted. The proposed scene of the crime was the Circle Mall in the centre of Bonton, which was locked down and secured by police forces yesterday evening, right after the investigation team managed to correctly estimate what location the terrorists were aiming at. Catherine Delacroix, Minister of Safety, gave a short conference to representatives of the press. In it, she stated the successful prevention of the bombing attempt to be proof for surveillance and investigative measures to be functional. The search for the perpetrators of these nefarious acts of crime would now be the top priority for the investigators, who have substantial leads. I have some leads. Substantial is pushing it. So let's read the war on indifference. This is probably important. The thoughts are free. The indifference towards their own rights is a worse enemy than the government itself when we are to overcome privacy-destroying surveillance laws. We are in a state of war against our own governments. The Declaration of War is the safety bill, the only gain of which is reinforcing the chokehold the party has on us. With this bill, they're screwing every single citizen of this country. Yet most people are ignorant to this. Most people simply don't care about their rights being wrestled from them. Why bother when I have nothing to hide is the default excuse. They feel safe in their cozy houses while the government slowly puts the muzzle to their forehead, ready to pull the trigger any second. With our move on the crowded Circle Mall in Bonton yesterday, the first shots have been fired towards the lurking indifference among the populace. But they were merely warning shots, a friendly reminder that it's about time to take sides in this conflict. We cannot tolerate indifference. We will not accept it. If you're not with us on this, you're against us. Who wrote this one? By concern. Oh, Nina wrote this one. Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, I was going to say, that takes the whole article. I would kind of have in my head that it was Goldfells that was writing that when I read that, and I was like, this is a very, very different tone to anything Goldfells has written so far. No, this is, yeah, that's Nina's tone, from what we know of Nina so far. Okay. Frankly, I was in shock when I heard of the events in the mall. How you in particular incited the crowd to directly threaten the visitors. Now I'm even more astounded by your writing. You know, I agree with people being oblivious in this matter is the problem's root. We have discussed this many times. We must get their attention carefully though, through interesting and remarkable events. We must make them think. Scaring them to death is the exact opposite. Scaring people is convincing them, but people only care about things that pose immediate threats to their life or lifestyle. Your own words, surveillance is just too abstract a topic, too far away to grasp. They don't feel the danger of it, so we made them feel. It's as simple as that. Let us follow your argumentation for a moment. What did you achieve then? You just upset innocent bystanders in a time when they're already deeply unsettled. This is the exact reason they're so afraid and yearn for safety in the first place. You've proven them right, you've proven them and the government right. Violence? There was no violence, no one was even hurt. Frightened at best, I honestly think it wasn't even enough. We made some local press, but the big fish TMB didn't bite. No big deal at all. How are you going to reach the broad audience, the rethinking you wanted, if you're not willing to let us do something about it? Hancock is weighing in on this. Ladies, gents, can we all calm down a notch? Abe, you're totally right, we are fucking fire starters. We got a little bit carried away by euphoria finally getting our message out there. We didn't think straight for a moment. It's not going to happen again. Thanks for stabbing me in the back when I needed you most, Harry. This is not the right place for a discussion of this magnitude. We'll have a word about it in our next meeting. So... he is apologetic for the events. Okay. Fair enough. I'll let that one slide. I don't know what to make of him. I think he's, yeah, at least remorseful for what they've done. I think Nina's potentially the one driving a lot of the more dramatic actions of this particular group. Certainly, Goldfell seems to be pretty chilled out and peaceful about it all. He's like, guys, can you stop throwing bricks at cops? Because, you know, it's not making us look great. We just want to inform people. Afterwards, they're clever and feel sorry about their actions. It's always the same. Well, he doesn't weigh in anymore, so we don't need him. Goldfells, let us acquit him as well, I suppose. Condemns violence. I do think, I think that's his genuine opinion. Especially as the kind of the comments on their own blog. I think these are genuine opinions here as well. So, what's that one? Nina intended to scare visitors at the Circle Mall protest. Okay, so he's writing about her. Yeah, I think kind of they're laying it all out there with these blog posts and the comments here. They're being pretty blunt and honest. You know, when they write like an opinion piece for the TNB, that's probably not straight up like necessarily their opinions. When they're posting comments on their group's blog, it's probably considerably closer to the truth. So she was aiming to scare people. Scaring people to get attention to one's message. That's what thought's about. Okay, that's the same thing. Have we got everything? Oh, something pops up in the listener. Gotta read someone's emails. Hey, kiddo, you're abso-fucking-lutely right. One could rightly call that my evening mind-blowing. Of course, I'll pick you up tonight. I like this more you're talking of, and I think I'm in need of it big time. Let's not stay at my place tonight. It's unfit for a lady like yourself. No lovers hidden there, only not-so-hidden leftovers and laundry. Especially not Juliet. I haven't heard anything of that bitch in months. I'm done with her because I'm with you now, my marker. Pinky swear. And Nina, you mean anything will set me off angry outburst, Nina. Don't get me started on her. She was my partner in crime a while ago, so to speak. That's it. Okay. Nina, partner in crime. Define partner in crime. I'll hang off on that one. Wrong profile. Harrison. Hi. Sure, let's go with that. So, oh, Julia and Harrison were together. That one's news to me. Wait, that one's news to you? That one's news to you? Why is that one news to you? Did you not know that one? Doesn't matter, seems to be over now. How did you not know that one? Everyone knew that one. Okay. Nina gets angry outbursts. Probably useful information. Plans to be away from home on Saturday. Maybe useful? I don't know. What day are we on here? I'm actually not sure. Yeah, and that's useful. I think this is something that's going to be taken the wrong way if I put that. That seems like something that could be misinterpreted. So I'm going to hang fire on the partner in crime thing. However, Nina's angry outburst probably is useful information. Enraged outburst, interesting. Keep looking for a reason behind this. I don't... Can I look at her profile? Ah! Yeah! We can look at her profile. Contact UTEL Concerned One, so we can find her Facebook profile. Not Facebook, but you know what I mean. UTEL Concerned One, great. So that should mean... Does that pop up on timelines? No. Is UTEL timelines? I think UTEL's timelines. Why did that not... Unless... Oh! Maybe UTEL is just like a messenger. I think it may be it. Hey Sylv, hey Nina. Who's Sylv? Sylv is a new person in all this. Just want to ask if everything's fine. Yeah, don't worry, we're having a great time. Thanks for taking care, even though it's Saturday. Don't mention it. Oh, so Harrison's away doing something today. Okay. How you feeling? Still shitty. You know, I hate to say it, so don't hold it against me, okay? I'm fine. Oh, just gonna lay it all on the line here. You're not, you're worrying me. You always look so sad. Is this often sad? Important information. Maybe could be relevant to find out what about. Anything new on the love front? No, only idiots on the singular portal thing you recommended, Sylv. Ah, so we can find her dating profile. Don't know how you got to find John among such crap. I'm going to remove the account. Yeah, it's 99% fools, but just keep it tight. Someone will come to the rescue. Yeah, we're going to need that to find out more information about her. Yeah, there you go. That was an important one. No thanks, I can rescue myself. Gotta work now. Thanks again, Sylv. Call you later. See you, girl. Cheer up. Yeah, let's read some dating profiles. Don't be single, be singular. Continue to your profile. Alright, Concerned One. She uses the same handle. Of course she does. Great to see you again. It's a good day. Why we're pretty much just... This appears to be like we've just logged into her account. It was like, hello, Concerned One. Hey, good to see you again. It's not like we're looking at her account. We straight up logged into her account. We can presumably respond to all the tons and tons of messages she must have. Because that's how dating sites work. You just set your status to female, and every creep within a 100-mile radius will message you. That is my understanding of the process. So, we have a profile picture for her. Yeah, now we actually know what she looks like. That's a good start. Cool. We have not learned that yet, so there we go. We know she's from Bonton Farview. Cool. We know... Wow, she's sharing everything here. For someone who doesn't want the government to know things, well... Great. He's gonna chew me out for that being irrelevant, isn't he? Not sure this is helping. I called it. I called it. Not sure this is helping. Height. Yeah, that might be useful. You can profile her a bit better than with something like heterosexual. Athletic. Okay. Is this still helping? This is still helping! Into hiking, climbing, Asian food, and the Beatles. Is that helping? Go to gym. Jim knows how to train. Jim. It is an advert for Jim. Does not like suits, most movies, candlelit dinners, so don't even bother with that. Okay. Fine. No, I'm not getting told off. Come on, tell me off. What is your problem? Oh, I thought he was having a go at me then. Oh, he's having a go at her. I was like, oh, what's your problem with suits, huh? You wear suits, Symes? He looks more like a jumper kind of guy than a suit kind of guy, if I'm honest. Recent profile visitors. That's Moss from the IT crowd. With a mustache. That's just Moss with a mustache. Can we have a look at Moss? I want to have a look at Moss's profile. Oh my god. Recent profile visitor was Farmer Man. Lady that's probably not going to work out. She didn't swing that way. And some dude with long hair and a mustache. If he had a beard, it could be me. No. Your opinions often help us compare ourselves with potential matches. So, alright, these are what she's giving us about information about herself. Cool. This is useful because we wouldn't be able to see that by looking at her profile part. We have to be logged in to see this, I guess. Can I? Oh my god, I could change her matches. Like, oh, she's really into casual fun. Now it gets some messages. You tag yourself as into casual fun. Yeah, that's opening up your inbox, isn't it? Financial stability. Looking for financial maybe? Who doesn't need a little bit of reliability in their lives? Is she striving to find that stability on her own accord? Any reason why she craves stability? I think maybe you're digging too deep in that, but I don't know, maybe not. How interested are you in politics? Quite a bit. Yeah, I've knocked that up a bit more, but hey. Yeah, in the end it comes down to what degree of interest and which agenda. So, yeah, we know she's fairly political. That's hardly really interesting to us, but if you turn a left-handed glove inside out, it fits. What is this question? I'm ashamed to say I know where that question's from, and I've had to answer it myself in the past. As to start a new conversation, visit the profile of your match. You may be you may close a conversation whenever you feel it. Your match will then be unable to message you unless you open it again. That's a weird system. So to start a new conversation, visit their profile. But as soon as you close the conversation, they can't speak to you anymore until you open it again. What? That's weird. Hi there, saw your profile, seemed quite nice. Wonder, do you have any more pictures? If so, let me know. Looking forward to hearing from you. Close the conversation. Conversation was started by Randy. Hey Blondie, came across your profile and got stunned. Oh, it was him. And got stunned immediately by your striking beauty. I had to message you. I wonder if you'd spare some time for a lonely heart and go out with me sometime. We could have a drink at Frank's. You know the ones, your ones and to your right. Or other weekend. Blondie, seriously, I don't recall anyone calling me Blondie, and I'm an 80s child. Great, me too. When are we going out? We're not. Now I totally get why you're over 30 and still single, arrogant bitch. Wow! Dude's an asshole. Okay, fair enough. Why Sam? Oh, interesting. Yeah, okay, we have names. Okay. Nina is a pseudonym. Interesting. Okay. Now, concern one radio profile left me dying for more information. Here I'm asking away like you requested. If you dislike candlelit dinners, movies, as you stated, guys will probably have a hard time dating you. It makes me wonder, what would you like to do on a potential first date? I could resolve to ask you out to the local Chinese place around the corner and just abandon all the candle parts. Still, that does seem a bit straightforward. Could use a helping hand. Care to lend me yours? Oh, you romantic you, Sam. Oh. Hi, Sam. Kind of refreshing to read a decent message from Dan Sam. I'm going to go on a date. Just don't ask me out to this local Chinese place you mentioned. I don't care much for dating rituals. By the way, I'm Molly Schwartz. Yeah, that's useful. Unless she's using... Well, either Nina is her fake... No, Nina won't be. I know, everyone has referred to her as Nina. Everybody has always just referred to her as Nina. So Nina is her name, right? At first I was like, oh no, her online pseudonym is Nina. Wait, no it's not, is it? No, her online pseudonym is Concerned One. Okay, fine. So Molly Schwartz is a... Interesting, I guess we can potentially find other references to Molly Schwartz in the future and that'll be useful information. Okay, it suits me well. No kidding, I don't like this stuff either. I think most guys don't. It's nice from time to time, especially with the right woman. Blah 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 blah. Tell me about you. Hi Sam, you're quite a dramatic guy, aren't you? Anyway, here I go. I work whatever I find, aka temp work. Yeah, that's... Oh, interesting. Okay. Have we found documents on where she's worked? Cool. Hope you weren't looking for someone with a shiny job title. Well, that's why she's looking for stability, because she's not getting the regular income herself either. I live in a small flat in between tons of industrial waste. You still with me? And indeed, I don't live alone. There's special someone in my life. It's a man. He's very important to me. He's also the reason I don't get to climb as much anymore. Just already, it's my son Michael. Why Sam closed the conversation? Okay. It's like, hi, I've got a kid. Nope. Well, fair play, I suppose. Single mother. Doesn't seem the type to be involved with terrorist attacks. So, there we go. We have learned things, and we have Work Easy. Her Work Easy profile. Basically, she has to log into somewhere to get temp work, I guess. That's not a flattering profile picture. I think the one she's on the dating profile is probably better than her work picture, but yeah, that's, not unsurprising, I guess, because, you try to put a flattering picture on a dating profile. I'm revealing that I know far too much about dating profiles. Am I? I think I am. Yeah, I totally am. In both cases, you've come looking for a job, looking for temporary staff. In both cases, you come to the right place. With Work Easy, you have the nation's largest database of temp workers at your fingertips. We offer escrow payments. Okay, you are logged in as... let's have a look. Yeah, that's what we wanted. Yeah, that's a profile picture. See recent jobs and employer feedback. Employer satisfaction 4.5 out of 5. Okay. She can provide the following services. Works in cleaning, groundskeeping, maintenance, and customer service. Level experience, Work Easy star. She has worked 1,202 jobs. Holy crap! That's an astonishing number of jobs for any human being to work. That's... How long does the average job last? I mean, I get that it's temp work. And I can't honestly say I've ever done particularly temp work, not in this sort of format ever before. But I've worked at companies that have brought on temp workers, and it usually lasts for a significant enough amount of time that to do 1,202 jobs for like a couple of months or so at each job, that's no, these jobs must be lasting days tops. Okay, we'll work all the things. Look at us working on the weekends. Well, technically we are. It's Saturday. I'm working. It's different, of course, when you're a single mother. That must be tough. Ah! Straight up just got her address. Bingo! Perfect. Address is helpful. This is even more helpful. We can't intercept her letters. We can totally intercept her emails, which we've just pinged up. And we won't need to have a look at this. There we go. Just the Prime Minister leaves. The weather is getting even shittier. Oh, we got. Oh, is that? Ooh. Have we got new headlines? I've got new headlines. So I read this first, and then we shall peruse the news. Employed on April 13th, 2017. Worked multiple jobs during the current week. Yeah, we're on April 18th, 17th, 18th? So yeah, in the last week alone, she has worked 3 different jobs. Right, no, so she's literally, it's just like, yep, somebody was sick, we needed someone in at short notice, we got a temp. Well, fair enough. I guess that's work. That's not work that I necessarily would like to do, to be honest, but she saved us work when a critical employee went home sick. We're seriously understaffed. Absolute gem of a temp worker. Fast, reliable, and at incredibly low rates. Reliable and hard worker would hire again, doing groundskeeping. Reliable and hard worker would hire again. Bonton City Cleaning are just picking her up. But they're just giving her, like, day-long contracts every single day. It's like, yep, we want you for a day. Next day it's like, yep, we want you for another day. And giving her 5-star feedback each day. So that's probably where she's racking up 1,200 jobs, you know. If she's just doing, like, if she's getting several groundskeeping jobs a week from Bonton City Cleaning, yeah, you could see how that would, like, add up to 1,000 in a span of a few years. Easy enough. See if that's useful. So working a lot over the week, does that account for perhaps limit her ability to have triggered the bombings? Yeah, I mean, she's a rabble-rouser, to put it politely, but I don't necessarily get the impression at this stage she was straight up behind the bombings. She wants to scare people? I don't think she straight up wants to blow them up. Headlines: Blaine cancels meeting for surprise visit in Triflith. Okay, let's have a look, see. I don't think it'll be any useful, but it gives a lot of these headlines aren't useful to the investigation in any way, shape, or form, but they do give us a bit of flavour to the world. They inform us of things. The Prime Minister has cancelled the crisis meeting, instead visited Parge's capital. Plans to lead renewal of stalled negotiations between Cassat and opposition. On Saturday morning, Prime Minister Blaine made a surprise shift to priorities, originally scheduled for a crisis meeting with Minister of Safety Catherine Delacroix. In regards to the recent Bonton terror assaults, the Prime Minister instead made plans to mediate in the more troubled negotiations with President Cassat and the opposition. The original crisis meeting was removed from the official party website. Oh, that's just a link to the website, right? And Blaine took a National Air Force flight straight to Triflith, the capital of Parges. I kind of want to pronounce that with like a French accent. It's Parge. But I don't know. It's presumably not France, because it's not France, otherwise it would be France. So, Parges? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe they have their own unique accent and it's pronounced with an F in it somewhere. And it's actually parfait. It's pronounced parfait. Maybe. In the local dialect. Who knows? As a government spokesman said, the Prime Minister has landed at Triflith International Airport about an hour ago and promptly welcomed by President Cassat with military honours. This alone gave the opposition enough reason to once again question the impartiality of the Prime Minister and announced that Blaine would not be accepted as a proper mediator. Okay. That's not related to our investigation in any way, shape or form. I guess we gotta check the emails, because we know her email now. Oh, we've also got chats going on.